One man, one garage, and $10,000. That's how it started. But behind the smiling face of Jeff Bezos is a story so ruthless, so calculated, it could have destroyed everything. This isn't just the rise of Amazon. This is how one man built a trillion-dollar empire, and what he sacrificed to do it. In 1994, Jeff Bezos had what most people dream of. A high-paying job on Wall Street, working at a top hedge fund, D.E. Shaw. He was earning six figures, wore tailored suits, and lived comfortably. But one day, while browsing the early internet, he discovered a shocking statistic. Internet usage was growing at 2,300% a year. That number hit him like lightning. He couldn't shake it. He drafted a list of 20 potential internet business ideas. Number 1 on the list? Selling books online. It was logical. Books were universal, easy to ship, and the market was huge. He brought the idea to his boss. His boss told him, "That's a great idea, for someone who doesn't already have your job." So Bezos made a decision that stunned everyone. He quit, left the suits behind, and drove across the country with his wife to Seattle. In a beat-up car, laptop in the trunk, and a dream no one believed in. But even with the funding secured, Bezos faced a massive uphill battle. In the mid-90s, the idea of buying books online sounded ridiculous to most people. The internet was still a mystery. People didn't trust it. They didn't shop on it. But Jeff had a weapon: speed. While competitors debated and planned, Bezos acted fast. He built Amazon's website from scratch with a team of developers crammed into a small Seattle garage. There were cables everywhere, pizza boxes on the floor, and servers overheating. He worked 12-hour days, packing and shipping books himself. Orders were coming in slowly at first, but every sale was a signal. This might actually work. Soon, word of mouth started to spread. People were shocked by how easy it was to order and get a book delivered straight to their door. Bezos doubled down. More titles, faster delivery, better service. And just like that, a tiny website started to shake the entire book industry. But Jeff Bezos faced more failures than wins along the way. In 2000, Amazon almost died. The dot-com bubble had burst. Investors panicked. Amazon's stock plummeted, from $107 down to just $6. Bezos was on the edge of losing everything. He gathered his top executives in a room and said, "If we fail with honor. But if you don't believe, leave now." And no one left. Instead, Bezos launched a ruthless restructuring. Amazon shut down dozens of departments, laid off thousands, and focused on one thing: making Amazon profitable, no matter what. It was the boldest, toughest pivot of his career. While others folded, he doubled down. And 2 years later, Amazon posted its first-ever profit. That was just the beginning of an empire. By 2003, Amazon had survived. But Bezos didn't stop. He knew retail alone wouldn't be enough. So, he made a radical move. He bet on the future of the internet itself. In secret, Amazon began building massive data centers. At the time, no one understood why. Even Amazon employees were confused. But Bezos had a vision. What if Amazon could rent out its servers, like digital real estate? The result? Amazon Web Services, AWS. Launched in 2006, AWS became the backbone of the modern internet. Netflix, NASA, Airbnb, even the CIA, all use AWS. Suddenly, Amazon wasn't just a store. It was the infrastructure behind everything online. And guess what? AWS didn't just make millions. It made billions. Today, It powers over 30% of the internet. And Bezos? He wasn't just a retailer anymore. He became a tech godfather. Bezos didn't stop with just selling books. Once Amazon turned profitable, he went on the offensive. He launched a daring idea. Amazon Prime, a membership that offered free 2-day shipping. At first, investors thought he'd lost his mind. Fast, free shipping? It sounded like financial suicide. But Bezos knew speed and convenience would create loyalty. And he was right. People didn't just buy more. They started buying everything on Amazon. Toothpaste, TVs, toilet paper. And with every purchase, Amazon's empire grew. But Bezos wanted more. He didn't just want to be a retailer. He wanted to build the infrastructure of the internet. So he launched Amazon Web Services AWS. It had nothing to do with shopping. It was cloud computing, servers and storage for developers. Everyone thought it was a distraction. But it became Amazon's most profitable business. While competitors were stuck in retail, Bezos quietly took over the internet. Netflix, Airbnb, even the CIA, they all run on AWS. By 2015, Amazon was no longer just an online store. It was a tech titan, a logistics machine, a data empire, and Jeff Bezos had become the richest man on earth. Not because he followed the rules, but because he rewrote them. But success didn't come without a cost. Bezos was criticized for working conditions in warehouses, for destroying small businesses, for building a monopoly. Yet through it all, he remained focused on the mission: build Earth's most customer-centric company, and then reach for the stars. Because Jeff Bezos had one more goal in mind. From a tiny garage in Seattle to reshaping how the entire planet shops, reads, and works, Jeff Bezos didn't just build a company. He built a new reality. Love him or hate him, you can't ignore him. Because Bezos didn't wait for the future. He built it. And now, he's not just aiming at global domination, he's aiming at the stars. With Blue Origin, Bezos wants to colonize space, to move industry off Earth, to preserve our planet, by building a future out there. It sounds crazy. But remember, once, free 2-day shipping sounded crazy too. The truth is, people like Bezos don't follow the rules. They break them, bend them, rewrite them. And whether you admire him or fear him, his story is far from over. So next time you click Buy Now, remember, you're not just shopping. You're fueling a vision. If this story blew your mind, hit that like, smash the subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what would you build if no one could stop you?